and it's always a pleasure to talk faculty all-stars, and that's what Mike Joseph will do. Here's Mike.
Again, more faculty all-stars here, Gary, at halftime. We have Kat Longshore, the psychology department. Great to have you here along, Kat. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks. Great to be here.
And we have Markus. Markus, great to have you as well. Just a really nice situation for you, faculty all-stars. Let's start with you, Kat. Let's talk a little bit about when you found out that you were a faculty all-star. That's got to have a really good feeling for you, obviously, being very close with the students.
Yeah, absolutely. I was really excited. I had no idea. I didn't even know about the awards. So then when I was sort of taken aback, you just never know how you're impacting the students, you know, and so it's not till sometimes after the fact that you realize you had such an impact. And so this award really meant a lot to me, and as a former Lafayette student athlete, I was like, wow, this is cool to be recognized by student athletes currently.
So you have a great feeling for what it's like to kind of do both, obviously manage the time, and I'm sure in the classroom it takes a lot. Obviously the girls and the boys, they're on the road a lot, so that has to play into your curriculum as well.
Absolutely, and I recognize that, and I know, you know, it's funny, I teach sports psychology at 8 a.m., and I have basketball players sometimes coming from competitions, and they're still there at 8 a.m., and it's really, I'm always just continually impressed by it, and the dedication and the commitment that they have to show is just amazing.
Amazing. Markus Dubischar, foreign languages, literature, obviously your classes take a lot of work in the classroom as well, and you have to be very excited to be nominated as a faculty all-star.
Yeah, I am, because it brings out another side that is sometimes less, I wouldn't even say less visible, but, well, maybe it is less visible and certainly less known. I think getting the prizes or the award is great. Just having the award is almost more important than that I got it, because it just documents, it makes visible something that's been going on at Lafayette for a long time. Many colleagues do it, so it's great to make it visible. And like Catherine, I was surprised. You know, you're always surprised when you're recognized, but no, it's really, really nice.
Excellent, and we have so many athletes here at the college. We talk so much about one out of 4, 1 out of 5 students is a Division I athlete, so you must have a number of them in your class, but you know what? A lot of times they're the best, the hardest, the strongest workers, and the people that put in the most time. Do you find that?
Oh yeah, you don't need to tell me. They are. And they're. I always have a contingent of student athletes in all my Latin class and my classical mythology, Greek tragedy, even on the interim trip when we go abroad. The athletes, there's always a group of athletes, you know. Yeah, I mean, it's amazing what they do, how hard they work. The energy, it's not just, you know, they work hard, but they also just have lots of good energy, and that's good for the rest of the group too.
And they bring that energy to the classroom, I'm sure, as well. Let's turn back to Kat a little bit. You being a former athlete, obviously you had that. Tell me something maybe about a class you're teaching this semester that is a tough class, a class that really demands a lot of time, and you know it as a student athlete. Tell me about one of those classes maybe that you have with the student, obviously Crosby.
Yeah, so Crosby and Vinny both took my design and analysis class in psychology, and so that's both a lecture and a lab, and it's very demanding. It's one of the core classes in psychology. We go through a lot of topics, and there's a lot of work outside of class, and so for the athletes, that's a lot of time, and so, you know, but they manage their time well. They know when to come to office hours. They're very scheduled and that sort of thing, and so, you know, they're always bringing their equipment to class, running off after lab to practice, and from here to there, and so to see them really be able to manage that is really impressive, and I love having athletes in the classroom. I love all my students, but I love having athletes in the classroom.
Absolutely, and Markus, you obviously from Germany originally, I assume. How long have you been at Lafayette, real quick?
For 10 years now.
10 years, that's fantastic, and you live on the hill here. Great to have.
Only a block away.
A block away, absolutely. Lafayette people, more faculty all-stars. Great to have Kat. Great to have Markus. Thanks for a couple minutes. Really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Gary, back to you.
The only problem is he lives very close to John Leone.